and you can just look at me during the interview. Could you just say your name and your title with the police department?
Rusty Keys, Keyes. I'm Detective Commander Captain for the University Police Department.
Okay, great. Now I'm just going to give you kind of already know about it, but I'm just going to give like a little briefing into my first question.
Okay.
According to Japan's National Institute of Informatics, hackers can steal a person's fingerprints from peace sign selfies. Researchers were able to recreate their own fingerprints by taking a peace sign selfie from 3 meters away with a digital camera. As a police officer, do you believe that this leaves people at risk of having their prints stolen? Why or why not?
Well, in looking into that article, I read it myself and kind of researched it. If you look at the article, it deals mostly with can. This can happen. If you read into it, they never show any evidence that it has occurred. And with fingerprint technology, it would be very difficult for someone to actually duplicate a fingerprint from a picture, because fingerprints are unique to each individual person in the world, and they operate on loops and ridges and swirls and that sort of thing that actually you read them on. I mean, that's why it's called touch technology. That's why you take a copy of the print to compare it to. Now, you could take that picture and compare it to another print, but actually use it to activate your phone or things of that nature. Right now, that technology is just not there.
Do you think that somewhere in the future that it could be possible, or do you think that it absolutely can't happen?
Well, anything's possible, but you know, we've been given something that's unique to us, and so you have to have that to actually make the impression. For instance, if there's some technology out there to take fingerprints from deceased people that their fingerprints may be deteriorated, and there's some technology that can actually enhance that print, and you can put that finger on your finger through like a glove and actually get that person's print. So there's a lot of technology out there, but actually taking a photo to use to activate something, right now that technology's not there, and I don't foresee that occurring.
What about ways that since you feel that the fingerprint kind of peace sign selfie thing is kind of a bit of a hoax, and that it could happen, but it's not saying that it actually will happen. What ways do you think people make themselves actually vulnerable to hackers?
Well, social media, there's a lot of things I see and that I advise people not to do. Number one is make sure your accounts are private. Use the security settings that each individual app has given you. Use them to the fullest. And also be careful what you put on your social media page. Example, copies of your driver's license, your phone number, things of that nature, personal information, because people are able to access that, and then they're able to steal your identity quicker by using personal information that you actually put out there. So just be cautious on what you actually put on your social media, and also make sure you use the security settings that are designated to each app to the fullest.
So, especially, I guess when I first read the article, and the first thing that I thought about was just how in everyday life we use like our iPhones to unlock our phones or whatever. So do you think that in some way, I know you said that the whole peace sign selfie thing that it's a hoax, but do you believe that still can someone hack into someone's phone? Like if someone was to find a way to do it, could they actually like hack into someone's phone like that?
Well, there's technology out there where people can actually hack into a phone if you give them the opportunity. Go into websites you're not familiar with, friend people on social media that you don't know. Be careful of that, because they've got to get in your device to be able to do that. So you've got to somehow invite them in. Change your password weekly. That's the key on anything, computer, phone, any type of electronic. Change that password, because they're trying to pick up passwords, and when you actually let them in your system, that means you're letting them through the security settings, so they're able to look in through. So the technology's there to hack the site, but a lot of that depends on if you allow it to happen. You've just got to be so careful and use the technology that's for your advantage. Use antivirus software for your computers. Be careful what you put out there on your social media. Change your password regularly, and log off when your phone's not in use. Have a lock on your phone so no one can access it just by going into it. Log off your email, log off your Facebook page, and that way just more things to help you stay safe.
One last question. I don't think I wrote it down. It's just a question that popped into my head. Do you think people's technology period can leave them vulnerable to to like hackers period? Just not even dealing with the peace sign selfie thing, just period. Do you think that people put too much trust in their technology and that leaves them vulnerable to hackers?
Well, people do have trust in their phones, they have trust in their computers, but the key to that is what I said just a few minutes ago. Use the settings that's there to protect yourself and log off. Log off your computer, log off your phone when you maybe if you set it down somewhere for a while. Have the setting that goes back to lock pad real quick in just maybe like 2 minutes. I know it's aggravating when you pick up your phone, you always have to put your code in, but it works. It saves you if you lose your phone or you lose your computer. Just use what's available. That's the biggest problem we see. People leave their workstation or leave their computer with it logged on. And that, I mean, there's easy access.
So basically, people just need to be more.
Just be careful.
Just be more careful.
Be careful and use what they've given you.